All right, we got a couple more chant songs here so you guys can learn the lyrics as we go. This one's called DC Stands. DC stands, we fight the power.
DC stands, we fight the power.
Truth and justice, this hour.
Truth and justice, this hour.
Justice rings from street to street.
Justice rings from street to street.
With every step, we won't retreat.
With every step, we won't retreat.
Hey, hey, oh, oh.
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Fascist rule has gotta go.
Fascist rule has gotta go.
Rise up, hold the line.
Rise up, hold the line.
DC stands, we all unite.
DC stands, we all unite.
Call out hate, call out greed.
We call out hate, we call out greed.
DC now, take to the street.
DC now, take to the streets.
Freedom's fight is in our hands.
Freedom's fight, it's in our hands.
We're the power in these lands.
We're the power in these lands.
Hey, hey, oh, oh.
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Fascist rule has gotta go.
Fascist rule has gotta go.
Rise up, hold the line.
Rise up, hold the line.
DC stands, we all unite.
DC stands, we all unite.
In this town where power stays, we won't let it slip away.
From the hill to every block, the people's power doesn't stop. The people's power doesn't stop. The people's power doesn't stop. Whose streets?
Our streets,
Whose voice?
our voice,
Whose rights?
our rights,
Whose streets?
our streets,
Whose voice?
our voice,
Whose rights?
our rights,
Whose streets?
our streets,
Whose voice?
our voice,
Whose rights?
our rights,
Whose streets?
our streets,
Whose voice?
our
Come on,
voice,
people. Whose rights?
our rights,
Whose streets?
our streets,
Whose voice?
our voice,
Whose rights?
our rights,
Whose streets?
our streets. Come on, DC! In the gathering storm, growing darker by the hour, all that is sacred
Under threat from the power.
fealty to kings, make the people kiss the ring. Blood on the hand,
Tear on the streets.
blood on the hand,
Tear on the streets.
blood on the hand, take the blood on the hand. Stop the madness,
Stand up.
stop the madness,
Fight back.
stop the madness,
Stand up.
stop the madness.
Fight back.
In the gathering storm, listen to the sounds, the voice of the people
And the feet hit down.
Fealty to kings, we will never bend the knee. 'Cause the power's with the people,
Not with fascist regimes.
the power's with the people,
Not with fascist regimes.
the power's with the people.
Oh, the power's with the people.
Stop the madness,
Stand up.
stop the madness,
Fight back.
stop the madness,
Stand up.
stop the madness.
Fight back.
In
power's with the people.
Now with fascist regime.
The power's with the people. The power's with the people. Stop the madness.
Stand up.
Stop the madness.
Fight back.
Stop the madness.
Stand up.
Stop the madness.
Fight back.
There's fire in the sky. Hey, the smoke blocking the view. What a shame, hate in the name. Cross the line out like you. Now we're living through the days in raptured arms, the age of rage. Oh, no, I didn't come to play. No, you cannot make me stay in another round of this storybook schoolyard game. Oh, you know it's the same, and it's a treacherous shame. Better not take this there, 'cause it's just not worth the pain. Now they're marching in line, soon saluting an ally. Hook in one hand, match in the next. You'll burn us for your truth. Now we're living in an age. What can I do with all this rage? Oh, no, I didn't come to play. No, you cannot make me stay in another round of this storybook schoolyard game. Oh, you know it's the same, and it's a treacherous shame. Better not take this there, 'cause it's just not worth the pain. Fly above this mess. See a flat line traced in red. Can we stop it now? Can we change somehow? Still fight this through and through. Now we're living through the days. What will we do with all this rage? Whoa, no, we didn't come to play. No, you cannot make us stay in another round of this storybook schoolyard game. Oh, you know it's the same, and it's a treacherous shame. Better not take this there, 'cause it's just not worth the pain.
All right, guys, we're going to play one more song for you.
This one, appropriately, is called We Are the Flood. And at the end of it, you can chant along with us. It's pretty easy.
From the ground we rise, millions of voices echo through the skies. A wave of hope crashes through the night, and now the moment's here to flood the gilded halls. Now the moment's here, united in the call to break down the walls and let the mighty fall. We are the flood, and now the cracks are really showing. Breaking down this time. We are the flood, coming down like a hurricane to wash away the ground. We are the flood, in our raging millions flow, we bring the kingdom down. Bring it down. Turned to currents, the sea began to grow. Every drop remembered what it was fighting for. Suddenly the whispers turned into roars. We'll make the walls tremble, we'll flood the hollow halls. The rising tide upon us to bring about their fall. Waves and they keep climbing, they can't stop us at all. We are the flood, and now the cracks are really showing, breaking down this time. We are the flood, coming down like a hurricane to wash away the ground. We are the flood, in the raging millions roll, bring the kingdom down. Bring it down. The fall of the Trump regime.
The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. The fall of the Trump regime. We want to hear you.
Fall of the Trump regime.
Everybody.
Keep going.
The fall of the Trump regime. Come on, louder. The fall of the Trump regime. 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 Thank you. We are Waking Stone.
We're gonna do one more song, actually. All right. Let us figure ourselves out.
You're awesome!
Thank you. Thank Oh, thank you! Yeah. We're from DC, folks. Yeah. We live around here. We're actually married too. We get along pretty well. Yeah.
Hey, so this is something we just put together a little while ago. We're going to try to get it right for you. All right? This is called Rise Up, Rise Up. Enough is enough. We won't take it.
Enough is enough. We won't take it.
Trump regime stained the nation.
Trump regime has stained the nation.
Good people join and heed the call.
Good people join and heed the call.
Trump regime has gotta fall.
Trump regime has gotta fall.
Rise up, we won't back down. Time to take the power, break the crown. Time to take the power, break the crown. Time to take the power, break the crown. Justice for freedom, we stand tall. The Trump regime has gotta fall. The Trump regime has gotta fall. The Trump regime has gotta fall. Good people rise up, we can't wait.
Good people rise up, we can't wait.
Show the world that love Trump's hate.
Show the world that love Trump's hate.
We march for freedom, we march for all peace.
We march for freedom, we march for peace.
No more division, let hatred cease.
No more division, let hatred cease.
Rise up, we won't back down. Time to take the power, break the crown. Time to take the power, break the crown. Time to take the power, break the crown. Justice for freedom, we stand tall. The Trump regime has gotta fall. The Trump regime has gotta fall.
Yeah, any good advice on the rapid response stuff?
I guess I'll find out. I've been to some podcast. I believe one, like, that was what I forgot about. Like, but a lot of the shit that we have, so I haven't succeeded in getting any non-broad view shit other than the
Is that the pastor?
I did get the pastor. No, that was...
Now's the moment, we won't wait.
Now's the moment, we won't wait.
Break the silence and seal our fate.
We'll break the silence and seal our fate.
Good people speak up loud and strong.
Good people speak up loud and strong.
Fight for justice, we'll right the
We'll
wrong.
fight for justice, we'll right the wrong.
Rise up, we won't back down. Time to take the power, break the crown. Time to take the power, break the crown. Time to take the power, break the crown. Justice for freedom, we stand tall. The Trump regime has gotta fall. The Trump regime has gotta fall. The Trump regime has gotta fall.
The other thing, though, about Broadview is that...
Thank you, DC. Thank you all for being here. We got a hell of a week. Started off with a bang.
Right. Broadview used to look like that, but now that other cops have taken it over, Broadview is de-escalated. But the intense violence is wherever ICE ends up going. Like, people get mad at me when they tear gas. When I filmed the Brighton Park thing, literally tear gas canisters were like ending up on people's porches. Right. Like, that shit happens wherever they go, but you have to follow them. It's hard.
Sure. Okay.
All right, beautiful people, make some noise! Oh, come on, we can get louder than that. Make some noise, beautiful people! We've got people who have come to flood DC from around the country. We've got people from Cleveland in the house. We've got people regime from power. Yesterday, we saw a blue wave across this country and racist. And hear me now, we cannot rest on yesterday's wins. We are not dealing with a normal regime. We cannot wait for the midterms. We cannot wait for January 2017 to undo all that Trump has done, all he promises he will do. This regime is in power now, and they need to be removed from power right now. And here's the thing. You're here because you know there is a way to stop it. That is you. That is us. That is the millions that we will bring into the streets of D.C. There is a way to stop it when we flood this nation's capital in our millions, when we non-violently surround the seats of power. When we refuse to go home. When we keep coming back. When we bring more people with us. When we go out from today and we go back to our neighborhoods, our campuses, our workplaces, and we bring more people to D.C. It's time to flood D.C. It's time to grind the machinery of the fascist regime to a halt. And we won't stop until this demand is won. Trump must go now. Trump must go now. Trump must go now. And with that, I want to welcome our other MC, Reverend Oliver, who came all the way from LA to be with us. Show him some love.
Good morning. And God bless each and every one of you. I tell you, listen, I expected to come here and see some people, but I didn't expect to see all of you, so give yourself a hand for showing up. First of all, I want to say that there is a sense of urgency. We have come out, we're not looking for this fascist regime to leave today, but we want them to leave what? Now! Now is a sense of urgency. We can't wait to 2026. 2026 will be too late. We need them to leave what? Now! I don't know about you, but I feel something happening here in the United States of America, and by you being here, I'm looking at the real and true Americans, the real and true patriots. That's who you are. And I want to thank God for the opportunity to stand with you. And how many of you know when we stand together, as they say, the people united will never what? Be defeated. Say that with me. The people united will never be defeated. And we're united today. What we're facing today is nothing new. Matter of fact, America has been tried to be hijacked on several occasions. And because of noble and powerful and true Americans like yourself and all of us who are here, this nation still stands today as a democracy. And because it's a democracy, I'm here today exercising what? My freedom of speech. And I'm not giving up my freedom of speech. And neither are you. One of our finest presidents in the history of this nation, I am forever indebted to him for his courage. Let me just share with you, I'm talking about Abraham Lincoln. How many know if it wasn't for Abraham Lincoln, I'd still be a slave? But today I'm free. And listen, I stand here because of those who fought and died that I could be free. How many of you want to be free and stay free? Like me, yeah. I'm going to get out the way shortly because we've got many dynamic speakers, but I just want to share a couple of things with you as we come out today to end this fascist regime. And let me say this. How many of you know we've done the impossible before and we'll do what they say is the impossible right now? That's why we're here. I didn't travel from California because I just wanted to take a trip. But I travel here because not only do I believe, I know that we will drive out this fascist regime. I've come to kick them out. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of the United States. Abraham Lincoln preserved the Union. That's what we're here. We're going to preserve the Union. How many of you know? Repeat after me. United we prosper.
United we prosper.
Divided we perish.
Divided we perish.
United we prosper.
United we prosper.
Divided we perish. And we are united, so we're going to prosper. All right. The South did not want to end slavery. The South did not believe that all people are created equally and endowed with certain inalienable rights, and that's life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's the minimum. That's why we're here today. Lincoln preserved the Union during the American Civil War. Lincoln's inequalities, listen, these are the qualities of a true president. Faithfulness, honesty, resolution, humor, and courage. How many know you have to have courage? We've got courage today. And let us understand, those who deny freedom to others don't deserve it for themselves. And under, listen, a just God, they cannot retain it. How many know it's over right now? He just doesn't know it. Last night was evident that, listen, America is woke. There's nothing wrong with being woke. America is woke. And by one of my favorite people who inspired me to stand before you, in the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Listen to this. The ultimate measure of a person is not where he or she stands in moments of comfort. How many know many of us got too comfortable? And we let the snake slide in. Who stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but this is who we are. But where we stand at the times of challenge and controversy, and by you being here, we're standing for justice, we're standing for righteousness, we're standing for peace, and we're standing for unity. Look around you. Look at all these beautiful colors of all the people who are gathered here. If you look at his regime, nothing but old white men that got to go. Their day is over. They're done. Hey, how you doing? All right. Well, listen, we've got to keep the show moving. I hope that I've said a couple of things that have motivated you to continue to fight on. Listen, this is just one battle, but this is not a moment. But how many know this is a movement? So we're going to keep moving. Not going to stop just today, but we're going to keep moving until millions come. How many of y'all like King's Day? Over 7 million Americans got together and said, we don't want a king. And there's more to come. All right. Well, thank you so much for being so kind. Give yourself a hand and give the refused fascist regime, LA and all across the nation, that we are not going to stand around and wait for someone else to do it. How many know we're here? Because we know if the job is going to be done, we're going to do it. Count me in. All right, let me move on. And Sam, did y'all like Sam? Didn't Sam do a wonderful job? I tell you, yeah. I see. I've got to get my paper. I've got so excited and my paper got lost. Okay, let me get back to the script. Take two. All right. Now listen, we have a dynamic leader here in Washington, D.C. who dared to step outside of the box, who dares to say that I'm willing to put my reputation, I'm ready to put my career on the line because I believe in a democratic system. I believe in justice not for some, but justice for all. So I'd like to welcome the U.S. representative of Washington, D.C., oh, yay, oh, wah, la, wah. Come to the stage. Welcome him with love.
Good morning, everybody. While I'm honored to be here, I'm very unhappy. I'm very pissed off. Because we have a president's White House that's marked by hatred, racism, corruption, fascism, and stupidity. My name is Dr. Oye Owolewa, and I'm the U.S. representative, and I've been representing D.C. for the past 5 years. And I've never seen a year like this. Welcome to Washington, D.C., where tens of thousands of my brothers and sisters and neighbors here have lost their jobs because Trump believes tax cuts are more important than jobs. Welcome to Washington, D.C., where Trump has activated the National Guard to target black and brown young people just based off of what they look like. Welcome to Washington, D.C., where ICE agents continue to ravish our neighborhoods, where Hispanic kids are in school wondering if today will be the day that their parents are abducted and kidnapped. Welcome to Washington, D.C., where the majority of our leaders do not stand up to the White House because they value their jobs more than all of us. But welcome to Washington, D.C., the home of the Refused Fascism Network and Rally. Now I'm honored to be here because when I look into this crowd, I see true leadership. When I go across this country thinking about what D.C. is, it's here. Because over here I see values. Over here I see leaders. And after yesterday in New York, I realized one person can make a difference. So today, I'm asking you to march through D.C. Today, I'm asking you to keep this momentum alive. And today, I'm asking you to also run. Because here I see the next council member. I see the next mayor. I see the next Congress member. Hell, I see the next president of the United States here. And this is what D.C. is about. So Trump must go now. But Trump's enablers must also go now. And last but not least, the feckless in office who refuse to stand up must also go now. Because this is our America. This is your America, not Trump's America. So keep this energy going. This is not a one-day protest. This is a movement that will keep happening day after day after day till God brings witness that this president will go. We have nonviolence on our side. We have the 25th Amendment on our side. We have the impeachment process on our side. But most of all, we have you.
Anybody want to add?
Refuse fascism.
Give me a Trump must go now. 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 All right. So I wanna first shout out some of the partners that are making today possible beyond the ballot. Make some noise for them. Flair. Good Trouble WNC. Handmaids Army TC. And we'll shout out more throughout the program, but with that, I want us to give a really big welcome to Balthazar, a leader of the Little Village Community Council, coming from Chicago, on the front line of standing up to Trump's ICE Gestapo terror. Show him some love.
Buenos días. Mi nombre es Baltasar Enríquez y soy el presidente del Concilio Comunitario de la Villita. And I want to say, si me pueden ayudar, el pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. All right. Sí comimos frijoles hoy, hermanos y hermanas, compañeros y compatriotas. My name is Baltasar Enriquez. I'm the president of the Little Village Community Council in Chicago. One of the best cities. I was born in Michoacán, Mexico, and I built my life in the heart of Chicago and came to this country as a child. When I went to school, one of the first things that I learned was the Pledge of Allegiance. When I heard liberty and justice for all, as I held my hand over my heart, I truly believed those words. I was so grateful to my parents for bringing me to a country with so much opportunity and freedom. I overcame poverty, overcame language barriers. I have worked every single day to live that dream, to provide for my community. But today, on this dark anniversary, I stand before shocked, disgusted, heartbroken. We are here to condemn the horrific fascist behavior of Donald Trump and his regime. Since January, my community in Little Village has lived in terror. We have patrolled our own streets. We have handed out these whistles, and every week now for a celebration, but for survival. To alert our neighbors that ICE and the modern day Nazis are coming to tear our families apart. I have seen the cruelty firsthand, and now Trump boasts about his deportations. He says they need to ramp it up. How much more we have seen a 6-year-old child handcuffed. We have seen a diabetic denied medications. We have heard the threat of alligator Alcatraz. And we mourn the murder of Silverio. This is not immigration enforcement. This is a systematic, inhumane treatment of human beings. It's proof of a racist, fascist regime. What happened to justice and liberty for all? That promise has been broken by an orange dictator. The man we ban at the knee. To every person who has come to Washington to stand with us today, to every ally who has shown solidarity with Little Village, we see you and we thank you. All right. Your courage is a light in the darkness. And to those who enable this cruelty, we condemn you. We condemn Christy Nome, Greg Bombino. We condemn every politician, every agent, every single American who stays silent watching children who are being caged, people who are being murdered by these ICE agents. Your silence is complicity. Your facilitating is fascism. But hear me now, and hear me clearly. With the blood of Emiliano Zapata, Pancho Villa running through my veins, I will never live on my knees for a fucking clown. We demand deportation stop. We demand the abuse, all the abuse conditions in all ICE facilities to end now. We will not be silenced. We will not be broken. We will fight for the dream that was promised, and we will win. Hasta la victoria, siempre, unity, victory, always. And for my Latino brothers and sisters, this administration has launched a war against people that are my color. Not because we're criminal, just because we're brown. And it's okay, because we know how to fight back. And we are not scared. And if they bring 100 of them, we're gonna bring out 1,000 of us. And if they bring out 1,000 of them, we will bring 10,000 of us. We will fight back. And every minute and every moment in Little Village, they had came to terrorize us and it put fear in my community, and we say, fuck you, fuck you. You will not terrorize my community, because we are an organized community. We will fight, and fight every day and every moment of our lives, because this is a war, ladies and gentlemen. This is a war that has been launched against my community just because of our color. And fuck them and their policies. Fuck them and their way their tactics are doing in Chicago. And we need to fight back. But I want to thank my volunteers, Alex, Chela, Liz, Lily. They get up at 5 in the morning and they begin patrolling the neighborhood. And this is how we fight ICE. We blow the fucking whistle on them. And now the community knows that when they hear the whistle to get away, to lock the doors, lock the gates, and it has worked. It has worked. So we want to make sure that our community not only feels safe, but also have a system where they know that somebody's watching them, somebody's protecting them. And there's a 19-year-old boy, there's a 30-year-old woman, Chela over there, Lily, who's only 23, and they're not scared. And they're going to continue fighting. So I want to thank Dee, Noche, Leo for coming out to our neighborhood and saying, brothers, we are here to fight back. And we have been fighting since January 20th. It was brutally cold in Chicago, but we were out there passing Know Your Right cards to the temp agencies, to the day laborers, because we wanted to make sure that they knew their rights. And Tom Homan said Chicago was one of the hardest cities. And yes, because education is key. With that, I want to thank all of you, and thank you again. Sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede. Thank you.
don't play in Chicago now. How many know when you come to Chicago, you gotta be ready? That's right. And you better be woke. At this time, we have a phenomenal individual who will speak before us. You remember a few years ago on January 6th, where they tried to overthrow the government, but it wasn't successful. But today, we have one of the true patriots of America, one of the true heroes. Yeah, give that a hand. Someone who stood in between the gap that the democracy would stand. And we want to welcome Officer Fanon to come to the Fanon to come to the podium and share with us. A real hero.
Thank you. I'm none of those things. I'm just a pissed off American. Good morning, Washington, D.C. You know, I spent nearly 20 years wearing a badge in this city. And on January 6, 2021, I almost lost my life defending it at the hands of MAGA, Trump-inspired insurrectionists. But since that day, in witnessing the chaos and the violence and the hatred, I have never seen chaos, violence, and hatred on display like I have at the hands of our own government, on its people. Yep. State-sponsored violence committed by federal agents against Americans, against human beings. You know, right now we've got a government shutdown because one man wants to hold the whole country hostage. Our workers are going without pay. Families are losing access to food. Veterans are missing vital medical appointments. And the Trump regime, they call that leverage. That's not leadership, that's fucking lawlessness. So right now we've got people that are choosing between rent and groceries. And meanwhile, Donald Trump is bulldozing the east wing of the White House to build himself a fucking ballroom. A monument to his own grandiose ego. And that's your taxpayer dollars paying for his palace. And that's why we're all here. Because this, Washington, D.C., this is the heart of it all. Right here in our nation's capital, we're drawing a line. This movement, Refuse Fascism, is this for moments like this one. When the powerful think they can get away with anything, when corruption becomes routine, and when cruelty and lawlessness become government policy, that's when the people need to rise up and say, Trump must go. Refuse Fascism is not about slogans, it's about survival. It's about saying we will not normalize the destruction of democracy, the silencing of journalists, the rewriting of history brick by brick. We're done watching from the sidelines. We're done hoping someone else will fix this. We are the fix. And what is our demand? Trump must go! That's right. You know, I've seen what happens when hate gets a badge. Shit, we all have at this point. When fear gets a platform, and when lies get louder than the truth. And I've also seen what happens when people show up, angry and outraged, brave and united. Every one of you here today, you're proof that democracy is still alive. You're proof that courage is contagious. So keep up that energy. Don't go home and cool off. Go home and organize. Call your representatives, Democrats and Republicans. Join the next march. Bring your friends, your family, and your neighbors. Because this isn't the finale. This is the beginning. And it's going to take all of us, and I mean all of us, to meet this moment and stop this fascist regime in its tracks. Trump must go isn't a distant hope. It's a goddamn demand. And it will only happen if we meet this moment together. If we keep showing up. If we stay louder than the lies. I have seen what hate can do. And now I'm betting on what courage can do. So hold that anger, turn it into action, and let this city hear you. From the Capitol Dome to the White House gates. We refuse fascism, we choose freedom, and we're just getting started. Thank you.
One more time, 855-755-1314. No Trump. NOTRUMP, no space. With that, out of national.
Washington, D.C., put your fists in the air right now! We are out of national from New York City, and there's no place we'd rather be than right here in the Devil's Den, in the nation's capital, than with all of you today.
red flag of liberty that yes shall prevail. Forward, you fighters, freedom awaits you over the world, on the land and the sea. On with the fight for the cause of humanity. March, march, you toilers, and the world shall be free. Sisters in hunger are calling. Shall we be silent in the sorrow and woe? Out in the streets, see our comrades are falling. Up there united and we'll conquer the foe. Forward, you fighters, freedom awaits you over the world, on the land and the sea. On with the fight for the cause of humanity. March, march, you toilers, and the world shall be free. Go! Yeah! Of favor. I'm gonna say that line again. I said, off with the crowns of the tyrants of favor. Down in the dust with the prince and the peer. Strike off your chains, sons and daughters of labor. Wake all humanity, bring victory near. Forward, you fighters, freedom awaits you over the world, on the land and the sea. On with the fight for the cause of humanity. March, march, you toilers, and the world shall be free. Forward, you fighters, freedom awaits you over the world, on the land and the sea. On with the fight for the cause of humanity. March, march, you toilers, and the world shall be free. March, march, you toilers, and the world shall be free. March, march, you toilers, and the world shall be free. All right, like I said, we are so glad to be here in Washington, D.C. on the 1-year anniversary of when the American Hitler, the Confederate, Make America Maggot Donald Trump regime was elected. And we know that it's on us, in our millions who remain the majority in this country, to manifest millions and millions of people into the streets to create a political earthquake from below, so that this regime cannot continue in power. We've got one more song for you today. The name of our band is Outer National. Some years ago, we released the subsequent song as a declaration of solidarity, as a statement of defiance, that until the day that no human being is deemed illegal, until the day no human being from anywhere on this planet on fire, until the day no human being is illegal, we are all illegals.
children whose mothers have never known fun, the daughters whose bodies are sold for crumb, who risk life and limb in this planet of slums. Todos somos ilegales, defiant ones, our time has come. Todos somos ilegales, I'm fighting for a new way and a new day. Todos somos ilegales, defiant ones, our time has come. Todos somos ilegales. I crossed the desert in the dead of night. I crawled through sewers, no clean water inside. I crossed the river to the other side. This American land of parasites. I'm that secret, that dirty little feature, the bones in the closet, the lies told by teachers, the food, the clothes, the land, the phones, the buildings where your computers grow. You see, that border ain't sacred or chosen. The land we stand on, every inch of it stolen. How obscene that this people illegal, vilified survival. The journey is lethal. Todos somos ilegales. Yeah. Todos somos ilegales, I'm fighting for a new way and a new day. Todos somos ilegales, the defiant ones, our time has come. Todos somos ilegales. Dímelo, Jesse, dime. No human being is illegal. Delegación especial para fucking diablos de ICE. No necesito documentos, mírame a los ojos para que leas mi acento. Prohibida como la droga, ilegal como un nazi en una sinagoga. Contraindicado, clandestino, clontificable, lo contamino. Más de 100 millones de personas gritando luz verde para invadir Arizona. No necesito diploma, lo que aprendí lo viví en mis neuronas. Las experiencias son mis talleres. La vida es estudio desde que se nace, hace que se muerte, hace que se abandone, buscando buena vida, conveniente y vacío de materia consumida. Sobresale el culo, el Ronald McDonald y tomar Coca-Cola. Todos somos ilegales. Todos somos ilegales, the defiant ones, our time has come. Todos somos ilegales, fighting for a new way and a new day. Todos somos ilegales, we are all illegals, we are all illegals. Todos somos ilegales, fighting for a new way and a new day. Todos somos ilegales, the defiant ones, the defiant ones. You guys all right out there? Hey, welcome to the handmaidens right here. Powerful illustration of what this regime and Christian fascist theocracy wants to do to women, wants to do to our LGBTQ friends and ally, right? This song right here, next up we have Sunsara Taylor, hero and leader of Refuse Fascism. We're gonna do this song. They're sending military into these cities. They're invading Chicago, Los Angeles, Portland, New York City. And this song right here is a dedication to all those soldiers, all those agents who refuse to go along. Disneyland. Sir, no, sir. Your planet's burning, war and torches, madness. The planet's burning, whole countries, torn to bits. First you can't invite her, now you're accomplices. I can see the scars from your arms to your conscience. Hey, what you say when the sun comes low? Knocking at my front door, looking for a way out. Now let it go with a solemn sense of purpose. Can't hold on, we're on our own again. Sir, no, sir. Sir, no, sir. Sir, no, sir. Sir, no, sir. Just who I am. I love working for Uncle Sam. Lets me know just who I am. Hey, 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 hey. Sir, no, sir. Hey, hey. Sir, no, sir. Hey, hey. Sir, no, sir! Hey! Sir, no, sir! Something's got to give! Sir, no, sir! Something's got to give! Sir, no, sir! Donald Trump! Sir, no, sir! Fascism! Sir, no, sir! No! No! Sir, no, sir! No! No! Sir, no, sir! No! No! Sir, no, sir! Something's got to give! No more hopelessness! Refuse fascism! Love to everyone out here today!
All right, how y'all feeling out there today? You look beautiful. Do you feel strong? Sisters and brothers, beautiful people, we are gathered here at the nation's capital from all across the country on the one-year anniversary of Trump's election, 10 months into his rampage. We are here to take a sacred vow. Trump must go. Trump must go now. Let me hear you say it. Trump must go. Trump must go now. Today we are gathered to launch a historic movement, a nonviolent struggle that grows from thousands to millions airports and let people go hungry. In front of our eyes, this fascist tyrant is bragging to the world that he is trampling the lives of millions and the very rule of law itself. 10 years ago, same-sex couples gathered on courthouse steps across the country to finally express their right to marry the ones they love, to raise children together, to be able to visit their loved ones in hospital, to be seen by society as fully human. Do you know that this Friday, the Supreme Court, stacked with Trump's fascist judges, is going to consider whether to reopen that case, to violently slam LGBTQ people backwards, just like they did to women when they took away the right to abortion? Before our eyes, the social and legal fabric of this country is being ripped right open. And then there's the kidnappings. A year ago, if I said that word, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, but now everybody knows. Brown-skinned people going about their lives hunted, beaten, torn from cars, their face ground into the pavement, their ribs cracked and broken, their children left screaming. People disappeared into concentration camps, deported to countries they don't know, to face danger and even death. And yet across this country, people rise against it. People from all walks of life, people from mixed families, professionals and neighbors, people out of restaurants, people are rising to say no and defend their neighbors. Even mayors and governors and police chiefs are out there condemning ICE. Right now, across this country before our eyes, the population and sections of the state itself are locked in deepening conflict. At every level of society, in every institution, from those that rule over us to right within our very families, this country is being split wide open. This country has not been this divided since right before the Civil War. And in a very real sense, the divides today are the same as they were then. The revolutionary leader that I follow, the architect of the new communism, Bob Avakian, has been warning of the rise of fascism in this country for decades. If only people had listened. But the point is we should listen now, and he has made the profound point that there is a direct line from the slave-holding Confederacy to the genocidal racism and fascism of the Trump regime today. And just like at that time, the divisions in this society cannot be papered over. Either the fascists will win out, lock in their future, violently crush all opposition, or they will be defeated. And this means driving them from power, non-violently, but with relentless determination. We must not let them have the future. It is so beautiful and so righteous that you are out here today, but now we have to take these thousands and we need to rapidly become millions. We need to grow. We need to build this momentum, not sometime in the distant future, but starting today, tomorrow, in the coming days and weeks, before the holidays, before the winter cold sets in, and before the deadly siren song of the waiting for the midterm elections sets in even more loudly. We have to seize the moment now. We have to seize the momentum and grow. We have gathered here today because we are standing on three profound truths that I want you to remember, and I I want you to return to when it gets hard. The truth number one that a lot of people sense but are not yet willing to confront, and we need to go out there and make them confront this. Number one, there is no living with this fascism. If we allow Donald Trump to stay in power, his atrocities will multiply. Trump is already ordering assassinations. He is already threatening war. He is already escalating the danger of nukes. He is already defying the courts. He is already destroying science and medicine and the legal sphere and the institutions of the academy. He is coming for everything that is moral and decent and good. He has already categorized nonviolent, peaceful protesters as terrorists. He is already indicting and seeking to lock up his political rivals. If this regime is not removed from power, they will violently shut down all the space for anybody to stand up against them, and they are moving fast. Trump has to go now. Truth number two, we cannot rely on the elections. Now, I know a lot of people are feeling really good today because of what happened in the elections yesterday. But while yesterday showed, yet again, that millions and tens of millions hate everything Trump is doing and everything he stands for, yesterday's election results do not change the nature of fascism and the nature of Trump. This is important. Trump incited an insurrection. Trump pardoned the insurrectionists. Trump is moving now to steal the next election. He is gerrymandering on a scale far beyond Prop 50 in California can keep up with. He has already threatened to deport the new mayor of New York City. And he is threatening New York City as a whole. The truth is, yesterday's election results will only further embolden Trump's determination to lock in his rule and defy any future elections. Counting on Trump to respect elections he doesn't like is like counting on Dracula to guard the blood bank. It's not in his nature. He must be driven from power. The energy, the hope, the determination we saw in the elections yesterday needs to join us in these streets, driving Trump from power. Truth number three, there is a way to defeat this fascism. They are not all powerful. They are not God. We have power too. It is in the millions and millions who have shown themselves in protest and in other forms of opposition. We have the power to unseat this regime and this movement. Refuse fascism and our partners, the movement we are launching today, we have a strategy that really can win. When millions of people rise up, not just once, but with sustained determination, we can compel and enable those within the halls of power to do things that they would never do otherwise. We have seen the potential for this in the millions who have protested again and again. But it's not just our numbers. I want you to think back to the divides I spoke of that go all the way up, the divides even within the ruling institutions of this country. Right now, those within the halls of power and the ruling institutions who oppose Trump's shredding of the Constitution, his trampling of our rights, his degrading of America's standing in the world, those who are opposed to Trump are on the defensive and they are overwhelmed. This does not change by calling them or lobbying them or even periodic protests, as positive as they might be. This changes when we stand up in our millions, centered in the nation's capital, coming back again and again, not relenting, demanding that Trump must go. This changes when we create such a crisis in the legitimacy of Trump that we compel his removal. We need to change who has the initiative in society and even in the halls of power. This has to be driven from below. It is possible, but it is on us. Now look, it would be much better if we were launching this movement today with millions. But the fact that we are thousands and not yet millions does not change the truth that I have just spoken. So in a very real sense, we are a lot like the abolitionists back before the Civil War. They were small in numbers. They were ahead of where even most decent people in society were at. But they were right. They said slavery could not be compromised with. It had to be abolished. We say the same of fascism today. It cannot be lived with. It cannot be contained. It must be defeated. It must be non-violently driven from power. They lived in a country whose contradictions had reached a breaking point. So do we. When those in power are this bitterly divided and at each other's throats, when people in their millions are in motion, when the whole fabric of society is being ripped apart, a minority that is right, that acts with conviction, that does not relent, that minority can move millions and change history. This is what we aim to do. This is what we are launching today. We did not come here to make a statement. We came here to make history. So if you came for the day, I want you to decide if you can stay. If you're hearing about this but missed it, get to DC and join us. We are going out tomorrow to the campuses to rally the students. We are standing in front of the Supreme Court for our LGBTQ sisters and brothers and siblings on Friday. We are standing up every day, challenging this regime and calling on people to join us. We aim to grow right now. We are going to have bigger actions on Saturday the 15th and Monday the 17th, and then with our partners in the Remove Coalition on the 20th through the 22nd, right here in DC. Get here. Join us. The time is now. So as we go forward, there are people who will try to divide us, and we cannot let them. We have to unite all who can be united from different perspectives. It's going to take us all to stop Trump fascism. Some will try to attack us, and we need to use every attack to further expose the illegitimacy and bankruptcy of this regime and to rally more people to join this movement to drive it from power. Some people will get frustrated and give up on moving the millions. But we cannot give up on this in bringing them forward in non-violent, sustained protest here, because this is how we can win. So in conclusion, I want to say that not every generation lives through times as momentous and consequential as these ones. But we look back in history at people who lived through turning points. We look at those who rose to abolish slavery, and we celebrate their courage and bravery. We look back at those who sat back and allowed Hitler to rise to power and carry out unspeakable atrocities. And we judge them and we never forgive them. Future generations are going to look back at us, and they are going to judge us by how we handled this moment when a fascist tyrant came to power in the most powerful, militarized country in all of world history. We have a huge responsibility. Let us not fail those future generations. Let us make good on our solemn vow that we are embarking on today. I ask you to put your fist in the air and join me. In the name of humanity. 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 We refuse to accept. We refuse to accept a fascist America. Trump must go now. Trump must go now. Trump must go now. Thank you so much. Okay, so I stayed on stage because I have the honor of announcing and welcoming to the stage a group of young students from different campuses who took off school, who traveled to DC, and who are calling on others in their generation to step forward, because there's never been the kind of radical, emancipating change we need without young people on the front lines. Show them some love.
Tough act to follow. If you're wondering, yes, we are marching soon. Hold on, we're marching soon, everybody. My friends, my name is Bodhi Corona, and I am honored to be speaking in front of you. I'm not some prestigious leader or prominent figure. I'm not going to fool you. I'm no celebrity, politician, or policymaker. I'm just a 19-year-old student with a dream who hopped on a bus last night to get here from Connecticut because I had to. I had to because the fallacy that the people in power will figure out this constitutional catastrophe is exactly that, a delusion. It's no longer about left versus right or liberal versus conservative, but a constitutional and moral dilemma between what is America and what is Trump's twisted manipulation of America. What is right and what is wrong. And the battleground which will decide what our future will look like for our children. And we have the historical opportunity and responsibility to be a part of that change. As the award-winning scholar and expert on authoritarianism, Matthew C. McWilliams said, "The path we are on in America leads to a hollowing out of our republic. It will result in the rise of a democracy in name only, where elections do not have consequences and the rule of law is replaced by the rule of the powerful." He adds, we need to remember something that has been forgotten by too many, which is that we are all in this together. All in, all together. All together. This unnatural struggle for power demands compliance and submission that each and every one of us must refuse. Refuse and revolt against fascism in laughter and joy. Refuse and revolt in protest. Refuse and revolt in education. Refuse and revolt in song. And refuse and revolt in unity, community, grace, and kindness. If there are any students or young people out there with a passion awaiting their catalyst, or anyone waiting for the nudge they need, let this be that nudge. Let the students here today, in the audience, on stage, be that nudge. Let this beautiful crowd of patriotic believers, all of you, be that nudge. Will we allow our children to grow up in a country divided by petty arguments and the man-made problems used to divide us? Or will they grow up in a place where they are free to live as equal, beautiful individuals in a country that seeks equal opportunity for every single one of us? If we don't have hope, then what do we have? As Dave Matthews says, we gotta do much more than believe if we want to see the world change. And we're doing that here today. If you're listening on a live stream, at home, on your phone, we need your voice. And we are counting on you. This doesn't end today. Stand up and show up for the country you want to see and bring Trump's fascist house of cards down now, while we still can. All in, all together. Trump must go now. And get that damn freak Miller out of here too. Thank you very much.
Hello to my fellow students, fellow citizens, and fellow patriots. My name is Trevor. I am a student from the University of Massachusetts, Boston, and I am missing classes as we speak to be here in DC. No class or no job would ever prevent me from being here in DC, because time is wasting. Every second that Trump and his fascist regime remain in power is another second that goes towards stripping away our rights. Free speech is under attack. Education is under attack. The rule of law is under attack. You are under attack. People of color across the country are in very real danger and are being racially profiled and targeted by masked ICE agents with total impunity. However, it's not just people of color that are being grabbed off the street and brutalized. It's anyone of any skin color that stands in their way. It's children. It's priests. It's students. It's cops. It's anyone, including you. This is why we need to be here today. We need to stand up for each other. As Americans, as human beings, we need to stand up to the onset of white supremacy in our government. We need to remove Trump from the White House and his entire fascist regime. To those of you here today, thank you. To those of you who could not make it today, especially my fellow students, I understand why you may be apprehensive about what we're trying to do. We know how daunting this may seem. But will sitting and waiting for the courts or those bum Democrats to fix it accomplish anything? No! We have to do it ourselves. We have proven we are the real power in this country. Know that if you have not made it today, you still have time. You still have time to come to DC to fight for what is right, to fight for your freedom, and to fight for the freedom of your fellow Americans. Thank you. Fuck Donald Trump and fuck ICE.
Alright, hi, y'all. I'm a biology student. My name is Cameron. I'm from California. Yeah. If you're looking for a sign to stand up in this moment of time, this is it. We need you to make sacrifices right now. And I know when I say that it sounds scary, but it can be one of the most rewarding things you do. I've given up almost 2 weeks of making money from work, learning in my classes, spending my favorite holidays with my family, to be here. And not for a moment have I thought it's been the wrong thing to do. The people I've gotten to know, the work we've done together, and the movement that this is becoming has made it so freaking worth it. And I've also had to realize that I can retake a class next semester, but we do not have a lot more time to get out of this fascist regime's grip on our democracy. So, as an aspiring biologist, my motivation and will comes from my love of the earth and every living being on it, as well as a chance for future generations to live on a habitable planet. But every single person here has their own unique reason for being here. Every single one of you in this ocean of people. So whatever it may be, you need to keep that fire burning, and you need to bring it out in others. And if you at home are hearing this and you have that fire burning inside of you, you need to get to DC, and where we can drive Trump out. All right, one more. Trump must go now. Trump must go now. All right, thank you.
We are so glad to have partnered with over 30 organizations to launch the fall of the Trump fascist regime. And you can see the full list along with a schedule of what's next, because today is just the beginning. This is the launch going to share soon for tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, and you can also find them along with the partners at trumpmustgo.org. trumpmustgo.org. And with that, I want to welcome one of our partners, President of Now, Kim Buda. Give her a warm welcome. All right, how's everyone doing? Woo! Sisters, brothers, and handmaids. Woo! This is a time to be bold and blunt. Not far from here stands the World War II memorial over there, a tribute to those who fought to defeat fascism. Yet those same evils have returned, more sophisticated, more insidious, more dangerous than ever, especially for women. Today, a new war is being waged, led by Donald Trump. Boo. Boo. A war to divide us, to silence us, to strip away our most basic rights. We need nothing less than a new anti-war movement, a movement for our rights, our freedom, our very lives. The Trump regime is built on falsehoods, fueled by lies, and lifted straight from the fascist playbook to destroy democracy. And you, every one of you here today, are part of that new anti-war movement. You are ready to stand up, speak out, and keep our democracy alive. This is our moment to draw the line, to defend the promise of equality and freedom for all. We are here today to say no to the war on democracy, to say no to the war on women, and to say fuck no to fascism. Behind Trump's agenda is a network of extremists, years in the making with a single goal, the systemic dismantling of our rights. Project 2025 is their roadmap. They want to outlaw abortion. They want to demonize immigrants, including my father. They want to overturn marriage equality, defund public assistance, and erase decades of progress for women and families. They've already cut SNAP benefits for 42 million people. That's not policy, that's cruelty. SNAP benefits are not strangers. They're our friends, our neighbors, our families. My own grandchildren receive SNAP benefits. I know how vital that support is, but too many children across America go without. A political movement has grown around a culture of toxic masculinity, one that glorifies aggression, division, and domination. In that world, women are vilified and attacked for demanding equality. That movement is modern fascism, a threat to women's security, independence, and to every program that sustains our families and our future. We are here today to protest the cuts, the firings, the silencing of services that save women's lives, but we will not be silent. We will be loud. We will be strong. And yes, we will win. Yesterday, we went to the polls and elected democracy in Virginia, in New Jersey, New York City, California, Pennsylvania, and even Detroit, Michigan. That was just the beginning. Hate is not the solution. Fascism is not the formula. Democracy is our fight. Equality is our mission. And together, we will never be defeated. Thank you. Make some noise one more time for now. Another partner in making today possible, the RevCom Corps for the Emancipation of Humanity, and I'm happy to introduce Noche Diaz, spokesperson for the RevCom Corps.
In the name of humanity, we refuse to accept a fascist America. 1 year ago, the ice began to creep in after the election of Donald Trump 2.0. Who could have known
how far things would have come in a year. Well, I'll tell you what, we followed Bob Avakian, who did know what was coming. Myself and others in the RevCon Corps were out there in January in sub-zero temperatures with the Baltazar, standing up against ICE raids against immigrant sisters and brothers, warning people of what was coming. And too many people waited to see. Well, now we have seen, and we must drive it out. We're revolutionaries. We know that there's a rot at the core of this country and a system that is unjust and a threat to humanity. But we are up here and we are going to work with every single decent human being who wants to defeat fascism. Because the future of humanity is on the line. There's people who say, oh, the RevCons, Bob Avakian, don't work with them. They're scary. They have a motive. Yeah, well, I'll tell you our motives. We're going to defeat fascism. And we're going to work for the emancipation of humanity. We're going to be non-violent, but we're non-compliant. And to those who say, oh yeah, I'm working against Trump, I'm doing my thing, ask them, have you already lost the taste of outrage? Have you already lost the ability for your blood to boil as children are dragged out of their beds in zip ties by jackbooted thugs landing in Black Hawk helicopters in South Shore housing projects, in Los Angeles, in Washington, D.C.? How long until you lose the ability to be outraged? And how much are you willing to put up with? And how blinded by poll numbers have you become to the outrage and what you are being made into by living with fascism? No. Everyone who tells you, yeah, I'm against it, but I don't want to join with you because blah, 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 blah. Tell them the only but that matters is getting your butt down here to Washington, D.C. Get into the breach that we are creating today. Put your shoulder into the wedge that is going to drive out this fascist regime in the name of humanity. I am proud to have shared this stage as a revolutionary, as a communist, as a follower of Bob Avakian, with people who are former police officers, veterans who have sworn service to this country that I have been fighting against my whole life. I am proud to be up here with people from all kinds of different perspectives, because I have seen decent people break and turn away in these dark times. And I have seen a lot of you and all of these people out here be made into the ones who are going to change history. So let me end by saying, look, if you want to find out more about the RevCon Corps for the Emancipation of Humanity, we're going to be out here marching with you today, tomorrow, and in an ongoing way. We got time to get into big questions about what kind of world we want to live in. But none of us are going to live with the world that Donald Trump is going to force on us. And I will end with the words of Bob Avakian that motivated me all the way back when we were facing trial in Chicago, standing up to this Trump fascist regime. When Bob Avakian said, "This is not the time for demoralization and despair. This is a time for righteous anger and revolutionary determination. This is a time for collective action and self-sacrificing struggle for the greater good of defeating fascism. This is a time to unite all who can be united, to give the great gift to humanity of growing up in a world where there isn't ruled by fascists." Thank you.
Welcome to the stage, Mr. David Smith of Indivisible. Indivisible was one of the chief organizers of No King's Day. Here is David from their North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina chapter. Come on, David, give us what you got.
If it'll work, there it is. I'm gonna use this one because I gotta move, people. I don't know about all of you, but I gotta move today. In 1963, Dr. King was right over there at the other end of this beautiful reflecting pool with all those people who came here who sacrificed year after year to hold these rights that we are barely holding on to today together for us so we could do what we're doing right now. And we need to pay homage to that. We need to respect that moment by saying, Trump must go now! What would Dr. King think if he saw all of you here today? He would say, look at my dream coming true. He gave us a dream. He gave us a responsibility to make that dream come true. Every one of you needs to make that come true. Every one of you needs to go back home and call everybody you know and grab them by the throat in a nurturing way and bring them to D.C. Get them here now, because Trump must go now. Yesterday gave me strength. I was afraid before. Anybody out there afraid before? Yesterday gave me strength. It showed what we can do. Because when the government is shut down, we showed up to work. We are the government, damn it! And we demand that our country be of the people, for the people, by the people, which means Trump must go! Trump must go now! Thank you, brothers and sisters. Let's get it done!
Give David a little bit more love! So as we get ready to march, there's a couple next steps I want to make sure you know, because today is the launch of protest that needs to come back again and again and again and again and not stop until this regime is removed from power. I want to give a shout out again to everybody who partnered to make today happen, everybody who's contributed their time, their resources, their energy into this launch. We got to go gather more people to carry this forward, to find those partners, to get involved, to get the schedule. You want to go to TrumpMustGo.org. Say it with me, TrumpMustGo.org. That's where you're going to go. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, and we'll get back into it again at the end of the program. If you are part of a network, an organization, we want to partner with you. We got to work together, go over to the tent to get connected. We're going to be meeting tomorrow. We, the people, must act together, united for one demand. Trump must go! So we mentioned it before, but this is really important. Friday, 9 a.m., we are going to be outside the Supreme Court. They're going to be having a private conference to decide whether or not they're going to hear a case that challenges marriage equality. We're going to be there to Again, one more time, 855-755-1314. You're gonna text no Trump, no spaces. I'll say that one more time, 855-755-1314. You're texting no Trump. And why are you doing this? Because you need to be connected. You need to be part of this movement that will not happen if we do not work together to grow it. There are tens of millions of us across the country who know that Trump is illegitimate. And they're even in the halls of power, but we have to create that political earthquake through our nonviolent resistance from below that compels and enables them to move heaven and earth to remove this regime from power. So as we get ready to march, I want to make sure that you've got your signs. There's signs over there. And I want to welcome up one of the many volunteers who's helped make this possible. And I want to give it up for all the volunteers who are making today possible. So make some noise, whether they're volunteering for press, whether they're volunteering as marshals, helping with legal. This is powered by the people. And I want to bring out my sister Justice from California, who dropped everything to be here, to mobilize, because nothing less than driving out this fascist regime is going to measure up. She's going to lead us in a call and response.
Can everybody hear me out there? I'm Justice for All, out here from NorCal. Before we get into this chant, I do have an announcement though. Some unlucky lady left her phone in the restroom. If you are a lady who lost her phone, please come see me at the edge of this stage after the chant.
While the walkie-talkie is going, this is a good time to say again, November. We gotta flood the streets of DC every day. Bring forward those millions. We're gonna bring more. We have events every day, actions that need your involvement. And they include the partners that we're working with that are doing the removal coalition actions on November 21st and 22nd. We gotta all be in the streets of DC together. And one more thing that I forgot to mention earlier. There are some people here that are press, that are so welcome, and there are some people here that you're gonna think are press that are not welcome. They're gonna look friendly, and we wanna be clear that we get the safest message of today out, the message of nonviolent, determined mass resistance that demands Trump must go now. So if somebody's getting in your face asking you questions, you need to know, you don't have to speak to them. You are not a representative of Refuse Fascism, and you can direct people that want to speak to you to any of the marshals in yellow vests, okay? There's spokespeople that are happy to talk to them.
All right, everyone. So there are 4 principles that we want to remember throughout this march and throughout this protest as the days come. We're going to remember them through this chant. Now, this chant has a military cadence that you probably will all recognize. So as I say the words, repeat and fall in. Number 1, our solemn vow. Trump must go, Trump must go now.
Trump must go, Trump must go now.
Number 2, we're nonviolent.
Okay, so for my people watching, this is them basically preparing to do the actual march portion of it. So I'm going to cut the live stream here, but I'm going to start a new live stream very, very soon as the march is basically beginning. So I'm just going to cut now so I can set that up. There will be a new live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. News to share at Fort Fischer on X or Twitter very soon. So stay tuned. New live